everybody. One of Wee's mere 9:55 p.m. We're back for episode 168, and if you recall, we had just quite the catastrophe going. Had all kinds of crazy stuff going on with the new water door, which is back there, but you can't really see it. You can kind of see part of it. There it is. Pretty cool. Alright, so I've got part of it sorted out. We got everything back to normal over here. Somehow, every time I touch up in there, it creates water sources that spill out and ruin everything I'm doing. So keep in mind this dirt shouldn't be here, but where we ended it, it's kind of like, do we want this? You know, like the conduit to be visible like that, which is kind of cool, or do we like the simplistic stone that we have on this side? And I don't know, visually I'm kind of thinking this is more appealing for some reason. Yet on the same hand, it's kind of a deal where that's sort of cool too, and it provides continuity, and that's basically what this is. It's just you can see the water that way, you know. So I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure what I want to do there. So if you note, we're down to 3 steak. I did take drowning damage. Sorting through that is what went down in that area. So what we will do, I grabbed some more dirt as well. We're going to head up here and see. I don't even know what time it is or anything. I think I might have some steak, but I'm not sure. So let's check these. Oh yeah, we got steak. But we could go out and get some, right? We'll take half of those and stack them there. To level 10. Is anything we need to deposit? Probably. We would probably like to not have that on us. So we'll just throw it all in here. Makes sense to me. So, right below the redstone, we'll go ahead and get the slimes out. And stone, stone brick. Just clearing out some slots. We're going to go beyond the surface for a little bit of time. There's that axe I made. And we can leave the glass here. No. Let's be smart, because we'll come back at the end of the episode and kind of play around. I do have some blue though. Might make some more. We'll see what all we run into out in the great unknown. But hopefully it is daytime. It looks to be. Question is the sun about to go down? Is it noon? Is it morning time? I don't know. Alright, so hopefully there's no creeps. And see what's going on at the farm. Hadn't been out here in a while. And I'm hearing absolutely nothing either. So that's a little concerning. I don't know if there's like one of those rare moments in the game with no music. Okay, so it's late afternoon, basically. Quite a few cattle going for us. And what I wanted to do though was get some wood. I'm sure we've got some up in some portion of the base. Let's go ahead. We've got the underground stuff, but we're just gonna get our handy dandy hoe and go to town here. Did I never put lily pads on? Seriously? I thought I should probably close the gates so Creeper doesn't come in, because we've got an underground wheat farm. And I'm not so much worried about this as I am the rest of it. So there's that. Here's these. And we'll just go through with the seed. Take care of everything in that manner. I think we've harvested it all except for that guy. So, congratulations, you were the winner. Section 2, Plot 7, I guess. So I might go somewhere I've got lily pads. I was actually going to take and see. I'm curious what they would do in the water doorway down there. You know, I know they'll stand on still water like this, but the question I've got is there a way to maybe like make them stand in still water with water flowing on top of it? You know, it's not like a raging current. It's not going to move you anywhere. It's just like flowing straight down, but there's a block, so it's stopping. And one of these, I think these two, had wheat, which we want. There's that, I think. Nope. Okay, we got it all. So there we go with that. And Can't quite remember why these would fail. We'll fill them in. I will fill 3 of them in. How about that? So, and it's dark. Go figure. I wanted to look for that. It was way early in the build. Not the build, but the playthrough. And I was wondering whatever happened to that area we had found, and I think it was just a like undeveloped dungeon. And I was thinking, you know, I found one later, and it turned out I was able to go through there and you know, pick stuff up. You know, just dig around, and I found the actual dungeon. I don't remember hearing mobs there, but there's probably gonna be a witch right behind me. I don't have milk. Doesn't matter, we could kill her, but I guess we should go in. Seems way darker in the woods, doesn't it? At some point in time, we'll probably want to work on the exterior of the base again, but you just get sidetracked in this game. So that was supposed to be the sheep farm that I kind of forgot that I'd messed with, and you know, stuff happens. So let's hop in here. What do we do to record time? 6 minutes is all, so we've got a decent amount of progress. And I tell you what, for part of the night, let's do some literal crafting. How about that? So we'll get this stuff out, and is it the ink sacks we want? Can't ever remember. Probably because I don't think we've ever made it before. Or would light gray be better? I don't know. Anyway, let's just process all of those to get that taken care of. And now it would be where? Decorations? Yes. Black stained glass. Let me see black versus like a gray color. If we can. Where would that be? What would that even look like? Light gray might sort of be cool. Okay, let's make some black. Good lord, there's too many colors and options here. Oh, you can do cocoa bean? Oh, that's interesting. I guess that would make sense for the color source. There we go. Let's do that. Because that doesn't really seem like super black, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like more of a mild color scheme in my opinion. I guess it does look pretty dark here, but it didn't there. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Some stuff. Shortcut. Alright, so that still looks neat. But would it look better with black glass? That looks really dark down here. When I crafted it, it looked like, oh, that's kind of more like the gray color I was thinking. So, wonder what would happen if I were to do that. There's that stupid dirt. What's that gonna look like? I guess now we'll need to kill squids if we like this. You know, that's like too dark, I think. Because if there was water behind it, I don't know that you'd see it very well. It's tough. It's very tough. Let's get out of here. We've done that. So, mission accomplished. Different shortcuts. Da-da-dun. Here we go. Alright, so stuff to think about there. Alright, let's hit the hay. No, let's put the glass away. How about that? We want to unload this, and we want to unload... Wait, that's not the right chest. Alright, there we go. That's where I wanted to be. So there's our ink sacks, and there's the black glass, and there's our clear glass. Got some seeds, which we'll throw down in this one. And get rid of some of the wheat. We'll use the rest of it. It'd be nice if we could walk out and just find some sheep. Let's check our armor. It's all almost broken. Fantastic. Just the way we like it to keep things interesting. Pretty much everything of significance is in the orange except for the bow. So it's in the greenish yellow. More green than yellow, but still. Oh, hello. Let's go get some XP from a mob. I haven't done that in a while. Thought there was a creeper there. Guess not. Hello. Oh, what a troll. Oh, hey. How are you? I don't know if anybody's played the new Pocket. The new Pocket Edition update, but he was like getting me from a mile away. Anyway, the new Pocket Edition, it seems like all the mobs have enchant. The enchants look crazy cool. They're very, very noticeable. But it seems like almost every mob has armor, and they're dropping complete sets for some reason, which is kind of cool. Do I have any cobble on me? Yeah, let's make a stone sword real quick. What am I doing? That's not a stone sword. There. What? Sticks, really? We're gonna get blown up from behind. The way this is going. Alright, there we go. So we got a new slaughter stick. We'll just kind of stand here. And I'll temporarily replace them. Because we need to kill some cattle. Sounds like fun. Well, actually, it's not fun. It's meat resources. So, let the slaying commence. Man must eat. Steve, I guess. Plus, the main thing here is not the steak, since we had 33 in the furnace. And in all honesty, is the fact I really need the leather. For books, for item frames, paintings. There's just a lot of stuff that we kind of need to get going. So, don't worry, if you survive, I have food for you. So, you've been nice enough to not eat the wheat that's planted here for you. So, well, he's pretty active. I don't want to end his life. There's the reason we can't have sheep here. And I have tried everything, except for finishing off that project we started. That was to allow us to have sheep. So, granted, we've got them in the plains area now and some other places. So. Alright. That's good enough for now. And we'll get the zombie meat out of here. What's up? Don't swarm me. Makes me nervous. I have sharp sticks if I'm nervous. Alright, we almost fed all these guys conveniently. Alright, so we'll just get these stragglers over here. They're oblivious to everything. Oh, I guess they've been fed already. Okay. My apologies. That's my fault. Alright, so crisis of no. Okay, good grief. Gotta learn to put the straw away. Seeds, I kept none. Alright, so let's grab these eggs. These chickens are very crafty. Always trying to get out. There's the wolf. That's like my main nemesis here. Alright. Let's go and get some lumber. Oh my gosh, it's a sheep. 2 sheep. What are they doing here? Where did they come from? How have they not been eaten by a wolf? Oh wow, 3, and I don't have shears on me. I could make some though. It's time to set up a new shop, ladies and gentlemen. It's Hilltop Sheep Shop. Brought to you by the people that built the previous sheepy area we didn't use. So, alright, this is an efficient way to... I did have shears, I'm an idiot. Alright, well, how convenient. We now have a spare crafting table. I really want to kill the sheep. You can't eat them in this version. There's no mutton. Or this version, I guess, like this edition of the game. Forgot how efficient those just break everything, too. So we're getting some wool here locally. I don't know what to do with myself. It's insane. Alright, so let's go back this direction. And I know somewhere in this area there's some squids we could start farming now. Somewhere out here, somewhere, there's that dungeon that we need to find. Try not to chop down the really tall ones, it's just annoying. We just weed out these little guys, you know. Open this up a little bit, get a little more sunlight, fewer mobs. Sun directly overhead. Take that down. Because again, we need the leather. Again, that's going to be item frames, paintings, all sorts of stuff. And particularly the item frames. And then with the wood, it's going to be some obvious things. And then chests. A lot and lot of chests. So that's why we can go ahead and take birch. It's not that big of a deal. And it's kind of a, I guess I've probably been through here, but not in a long, long time. So kind of a cool little exploration we're doing. I did not realize there was this much forest on this side. I kept always thinking it was just like a more of a straight shot, if you will. Oh, hey, that looks promising. Okay. Don't really need any resources caving-wise, if you know what I mean. We got the little typical plains ravine. Is that going to turn out to be a full-scale ravine? Oh, hey, looks like it might. Should probably eat pretty soon, too, just in case we get creeped on or something. I am aware that we sheared those. That's because I might have a use for those somewhere. Let's clean up the cave a bit, so... Let's see here. Oh, hey, oh, I thought he was carrying that. I was like, dual wielding. So that just looks like a big mess right now. And why can I not pick that up? How much have we not been picking up? You are the weakest link. So that's usually what ends my fun. I just need more inventory slots. Let's see here. Oh my. It's been happening for a while. Guess I shouldn't have. If I'd have just stuck to oak. Try to retrace my steps. It's pretty much impossible. But I think maybe right there is all we're missing out on. While we're out here, let's go ahead and see if we can maybe get to the beach. You know, this sword, actually, if we stumble upon something on the surface. Oh, hey. Lots of iron, lots of coal. That's good to know. And there's a boat. There's the Nether Portal Island. That's a nice little pass-through. Make a spire out of that. Is that a station there? That's just like a creeper squid. He's just kind of like hanging out. Oh, hey, there's one of our ramshackle huts. I think I've revisited that, but I've still not... Where was that half and half dungeon? You know? It was one of those times, like, way, probably within, like, the first 10 episodes we had to build this, because I could not, for the life of me, find where we'd been, you know? Ha, I left that there. In case I was ever in a bind starving, I would see this shack and be like, wonder if there's food, and there would be. And I'd be like, ha, I was a pretty smart guy, was I nuts? 18 minutes already, that's crazy. Crazy to believe. If we could at least get, well, I can't. I'll ditch the sword and get the lily pads if there are some handy. Lots of reeds, but Lord knows we don't need those. So, what am I doing with spruce wood slabs? When did I put those in the inventory? It's interesting. The brown wool and the white wool I don't really want to unload due to their significant nature. Okay, we got that. I'd like to grab just a handful of these. Then that way we won't hit them in a boat a later date and time. And on the way back, we are liable to run into some mobs, so we'll have that to look forward to. It's really annoying to do this when you're not in a boat. So there we go. I'm always afraid like we'll break them and then they'll fall, and this is currently actually fairly deep water. I know we had some at the base, but this will just kind of... Oh, easy goner. That'll kind of give us a little bit more incentive, I guess. Man, we're losing all these. Can we even get that and get back up? It's a cool shot of the sun, though. 7's a lucky number, so we'll roll with that. What did we just do? Did we just make a trap door somehow? An iron trap door? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're about to drown. Something odd happened, and actually we might need the shovel. Sticks? I'm sorry. That trap door, it looks iron to me. I don't know if we chucked it out or if we made it. We still have 59 iron. Wow. And now I'm turned around. So this is what happens. We should probably not combat with a lily pad. It was this way, right? Because the sun is setting that way, so we've at least got that going for us. But I still wonder where that halfway exposed dungeon was. Oh, hey, that's my little ramshackle hut. Ha! We could potentially spend the night there, but we're dumb and adventurous still, so we won't. We will progress this way. We could make the bed. Something we could do. Where would be the fun in that, though, you know? So, we're not too far away. It's just you have to go through the woods to get back. Unless you skirt it, which... I guess we... Oh, no. Yep. Screw you, buddy. Oh, I thought that would have killed him. I'm used to my bow and, What? Are there multiples of these guys? I'm used to my bow in dual survival. That should have destroyed this guy. Sadly, I cannot pick up the bone, so we won't. This stuff. That's great. We make it back and probably get creepered at our front porch, but that's why we play the game. And the base is somewhere that direction. You can see it. It's probably going to be a witch in a little bit. They tend to hang out on the other side of the river, but since we haven't been out in a while, that might have changed. We used to be in underground working on stuff now. I kind of like the sand. It's a little brighter. It's kind of my strategy right now. Oh, hello. Saw somebody look just like you a few minutes ago. Oh, fall damage got him. Alright, so the water seems safe. Is that a creeper? It is. Jerk. As long as he doesn't blow up the farm, I don't really care what he does. So, let's just speed through here, hoping nothing bad happens. And I think I have the door shut. There's creepers. That's like the #1 location for creepers over there by that wall. Pretty much anytime I'm over there, it seems like we have to go kill creepers. But we made it back, and we got wool. That's pretty much the bounty of the spoil. I guess we got a stack. What? Okay, so... I don't know. Anyway, let's make this worth your while. It's 23, almost 24 minutes in, so we'll just head down here. Because the lily pads, but I don't know for sure if they would stand. Here's the water block, so that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. And that is about it for this episode. So I might stop here. I might go one more. I'm not sure. Might do a little building off camera, but again, still trying to figure out what we like there. So. That said, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. I will catch you back here for more Minecraft Xbox One Solo Survival. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Series comes out every other day, 10 in the morning. You can also check out Dual Survival. Episodes alternate between mine and the Walkthrough Kings channel. You can look for those 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So, that said, once again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here next time.